Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Welcome to the Red Brand, and tonight we're in Baltimore, Maryland, and we are kicking the show off with Mustafa Ali. Last time we saw this man, he put on an impressive show against Chad Gable, and speaking of Chad Gable, the man Mustafa Ali will be facing tonight is the man who attacked Chad Gable last week, Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre here to make a statement, I suppose, by attacking Chad Gable. And speaking of a Scottish psychopath, here comes Drew McIntyre. Anyway, as I was saying, after the Chad Gable's attack, Chad Gable wasn't too happy and he took to the back and asked for a match against Drew McIntyre. And Shawn Michaels has granted him, I am getting word in my ear that Shawn Michaels has granted him that match, but that match will be at the very first pay-per-view of Backlash. Backlash card is looking stacked already, and this man has just made it even more stacked with getting his name on there. First time we see him attack Chad Gable, and now he's in a match, and now he's got a match at Backlash. He's certainly made a statement, he's certainly made an impact. Can he do the same here tonight? Well, Mustafa Ali put on another impressive show and then possibly pick up the upset victory. I guess we'll have to find out as we are getting started here in Baltimore. As the fans clearly on Mustafa Ali's side here, as we are about to get underway. As the bell rings, Mustafa Ali stands in the middle of the ring looking at this man mountain, this Scottish psychopath, as he gets taken down by Drew McIntyre. But thought Ali was going to go on a flurry of offense there, but McIntyre taking control of the early part with a headbutt and a big chop, sending Ali right to the canvas. And Irish whip to the corner, but Mustafa Ali getting out, and a big drop kick to Drew McIntyre, getting Drew off his feet, but McIntyre straight back up with a decapitating clothesline as he wrenches in that head and now just lets go, weakening the body of Mustafa Ali. Just stomps in the arm right there, and now these brutal attack. He's just clubbing blows to Ali's head. And a kick to the gut. Picks up Mustafa and slams him right back down. Power bomb by Drew McIntyre. And these clubbing blows once again must be knocking Ali senseless. He cannot know where he is right now. And a big shoulder bar's just sending Ali right to the ground once again. And Mustafa Ali is reeling here. He has no idea where he is. But Ali fights back. Somehow lifts Drew over the shoulder and sends him to the outside. This could be dangerous for McIntyre, as we know Ali can fly, as he shows us right there, throwing himself over the top rope and taking McIntyre out. Irish whip to the barricade, and Mustafa Ali is back in the fight, but no, that didn't last long as Drew sends him over the barricade and waits for him to come back over. And that's exactly what Mustafa does, but Drew McIntyre not giving him time to think about it, as he Running shoulder bars him right down, and McIntyre lifts him up once again. What's he thinking here? Oh, a big slam on the outside, which is concrete. And then you see McIntyre breaking the count. He doesn't want a pinfall. A count out victory, I should say, not a pinfall. Count out victory. But he also wants to do his damage on the outside. As he sends Ali into the steel steps. This is just an attack now. Turned into an assault. As he lifts up Ali once again. Snake eyes on the apron. As he sends Ali once again. And McIntyre once again breaking the count. And Drew, the Scottish Psychopath, having his way here with Ali. As he might finally be going to get Ali into the ring. And he does. Rolls Mustafa into the ring. And a big clubbing blow followed by a big boot to the side of the head of Ali. And McIntyre just stalking his prey. But Ali up to his feet. McIntyre went to strike, but no. Ali now. Momentum from the crowd has helped. Irish whip to the corner from McIntyre. No. Ali. Oh, a big kick to the head. Through the middle rope. Neck breaker. Rolling neck breaker. This could be the comeback Ali needed. 2, 3. No. McIntyre kicks out at 2. This could be the chance Ali has been looking for. Big strike. No. McIntyre with a big hat once again and just taking Ali down. And this could be the beginning of the end for Mustafa Ali. In the corner. Drew points him. Claymore kick. And it's got to be over as we take a look at it one more time. 1, 2, 3. And Drew McIntyre proves his dominance here once again. But Ali, again, don't take anything away from him. It may have been short sprints of offense, but it was still some offense against this absolute beast of a man. And then you see that Claymore kick to finish it. I'm certainly looking forward to Backlash. I'm certainly looking forward to this man taking on Chad Gable once again. And it should be a spectacle. This man acknowledges what he has just done here in Baltimore. And what on earth did we just witness? The Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish attacking AJ Styles, who was innocently walking backstage. The Undisputed Era are not giving AJ a break, considering AJ Styles has an Intercontinental Championship match against Adam Cole, the leader of the Undisputed Era, at Backlash. But nonetheless, we'll have some cruiserweight action. Cedric Alexander is making his way to the ring here. And I've just got word in my ear that General Manager Shawn Michaels has set up a main event here tonight. And it will be Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, two members of the Undisputed Era, going up against AJ Styles and John Cena, the man who came to Styles' aid backstage. And looks like we have a tag team match set up for our main event. And what a match that shall be. But getting back to the action here as we have Kalisto making his way to the ring to take on Cedric Alexander. And this should be an exciting match as these two men can put on one heck of a show. And the cruiserweights will be on NXT, but as we said, we're waiting for NXT to get up and running, and it will be up and running as soon as Backlash is finished. Backlash being the first pay-per-view here on the XL YouTube channel. As we get ready to get underway, Cedric, Kalisto, the bell rings, both men taking each other in, locking up as Kalisto sending Alexander back onto the ropes, and both men, no dirty moves here, just show of respect, but snapmare takedown and drop kick to the back. Excuse me a minute while I take a drink. Clear my throat. It's Cedric Alexander with a snapmare of his own, Irish whip, missed the kick. Kalisto right back up, but a bridge. One, kick out of one by Kalisto, and a big kick to the back by Cedric Alexander. An Irish whip, and the kick connects this time, and a big elbow drop by Alexander, missing the stomp. What's this? Moonsault! But Kalisto moves out the way and capitalises, picks up Cedric Alexander with a big forearm, followed by an enziguri by Kalisto, and a moonsault to the back of Cedric Alexander, going for the cover after. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count for Kalisto as Cedric whips right back up, and a spinning kick to the midsection. Cedric Alexander fights back with a kick of his own. Oh, just a scoop slam. Sit out 1, 2, followed by the cover. No, kick out at 2 by Kalisto, and dropping that elbow once again. The height Cedric Alexander gets when he jumps up to drop that elbow is insane. Irish whip to the corner. Big clothesline. Crushing Kalisto in the corner, and again dropping that elbow. He really likes to drop that elbow drop on his opponent. There's a big chop to the chest of Kalisto, and Kalisto returning again and blocking that one, and returns with a blow of his own. Cedric Alexander with a drop kick to the midsection, missing that chop. Kalisto, he's throwing him over the shoulders. Irish whip once again, and another clothesline in the corner as Cedric Alexander goes to the top rope this time with a frog splash, hunting himself in the meantime, but certainly getting all of it, and Kalisto feeling it. But now Kalisto throws Cedric back, but Alexander returns with a blow as these two men go back and forth, putting on a spectacle of their own right now, right here, and a moonsault of his own. Cedric Alexander showing he can do all that flippy stuff too. 2, 3, no, kick out by Kalisto at 2.5. And these two men no doubt will be looking to capture that Cruiserweight Championship on NXT once it comes around, and just showcasing their skills as Kalisto kips up to his feet. Irish whip to the corner, goes to the middle rope. Oh, just dropping down on Cedric Alexander, big cross body, but Alexander throws him over the legs, a big kick to the chest, just stopping Kalisto in his tracks as he sets up. What's he going for here? Cedric Alexander hits the brain buster, and it's all over here. It's got to be all over. 2, 1, 2, 3. And it's all over here in Baltimore as Cedric Alexander picks up the win. But what a matchup from these two men. Had the crowd interested in every single moment. And then you see that scoop slam followed by the cover. And here's that moonsault, a beautiful moonsault that connects perfectly. And the brain buster to end it all. Dropping Kalisto right in his head. No way Kalisto was getting out of that. 2, 3. And Cedric Alexander picks up the win. And this surely will give momentum to Alexander. And hopefully we can go on to bigger and better things here in the WWE. What a matchup. And it's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Baltimore. Welcome back to the Red Band as the Undisputed Era make their way to the ring. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Two members of the Undisputed Era. The other two being Adam Cole, the Intercontinental Champion, and Roderick Strong, who we saw in action last week against AJ Styles, who came up short against Styles, but put on a good showing indeed. But arguably, these two men are the tag team division of the team. Can they possibly go on to capture those Raw Tag Team Championships? I mean, they haven't got a shot yet, but I'm sure it won't be long until these two men make it known that they want those titles. I mean, it won't be an easy task considering the champions at the moment are the Authors of Pain, who have decimated every single opponent who have stepped in their way. But nonetheless, here comes the first man, the first opponent of the Undisputed Era here tonight. The face who runs the place, John Cena. And we haven't seen him since week 1, when him and AJ Styles went head to head to see who would be facing Adam Cole for the Intercontinental Championship. And of course AJ won and went on to be screwed by Adam Cole, and that's why we have this match at Backlash between AJ and Adam Cole. But Cena coming out to a mixed reception. One half of the stadium loving Cena here, the other half not so much. But Cena loves every single moment of it, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Cena comes out here to help AJ Styles hopefully pick up the victory against the Undisputed Era, who haven't exactly been the nicest of people to AJ Styles in recent weeks. And speaking of AJ Styles, here he comes as the stadium erupts for this man right here, AJ Styles. What a reception for this man in Baltimore, Maryland. The crowd here tonight absolutely love this man, and I'm sure you guys around the world too love this man. As he makes his way to the ring, Surely he might not be 100% after his little attack. Wasn't much, but it was still something to knock him off his game. We'll see if him and Cena can pick up the win tonight. Of course, him and Cena are not actually a tag team, of course, but two men who respect each other very much and can definitely get on the same page when it needs to, when they need to, and tonight they need to. This will be a crucial win for AJ Styles going into Backlash to pick up some momentum, as he's been in action every single week since very first week as we're underway, and Cena and Bobby Fish lock up, and Cena obviously showing his strength advantage here tonight as Bobby Fish, dirty tactics, and Cena did not like that as Fish jumped round the referee to get to Cena. Not wasting any time, going after that leg, setting up straight away for that fish hook. Oh, and a big knee to the head of Cena, that could knock him out already. Jeez, a big kick to the back. And just scoping out Cena, and now Cena straight up to his feet as he goes after that leg once again. Irish whip, pulls him back, and a knee to the gut. With John Cena, Bobby Fish in complete control here so far with a belly to back suplex. Not belly to back, just a back suplex I should say. And Bobby Fish. AJ trying to tell Cena to get a tag straight away, but no! Cena getting a back suplex of his own. And Bobby Fish not liking it and sending AJ right off the apron. But it's enough time for Cena to get back up to his feet and take advantage of this match once again as he hits Bobby Fish with a neck breaker there. And now Cena and AJ back on top, with Cena with a big blow to the head there of Bobby Fish and an Irish whip straight away. And now you see the AJ and Cena working together already with a drop toe hold followed by the elbow drop to the lower back of Bobby Fish, and AJ Styles is in the ring now, and you could tell by the cheers echoing around the arena here in Baltimore. AJ, snap me a takedown. No! Kick to the head by Bobby Fish, and Bobby Fish now saying we can team 10 times better than you, as they grab the arm, snap the arm, both men Irish whip. Oh, and both men kick to the chest of AJ Styles. One, no, kick out one. Kyle O'Reilly in the ring now. Kyle O'Reilly, legal man, taking down AJ Styles, and these blows, these technical strikes. Kyle O'Reilly, an absolute technically gifted athlete, no doubt about it, with a super kick to the gut of AJ Styles, and he just throws him to the mat, and a big stomp to the side of the head. Looking at Cena now, paying his attention to Cena, but John Cena helping AJ Styles out. But Kyle O'Reilly getting back to his feet, but so does AJ Styles, and Cena gives Styles enough time to get back to his feet for a pin, but it's a rope break as Kyle O'Reilly gets his hand on the rope to break up the pin before a count can even occur. And AJ possibly looking for a double team there again, but Kyle O'Reilly sticks the foot up and dropping a knee now right on AJ's head, and now stomping down on Styles. That can't be fun to take, as O'Reilly with those vicious stomps, and now Irish whipping him and pulling him back, and just planting him in the ground with his foot, pretty much, with an Irish whip to the corner. These two men, what could this be? DDT assisted, and assisted, barely, well, could be German suplex, could be anything, but it's a wheelbarrow nonetheless. Wheelbarrow suplex, and Bobby Fish just taking out AJ Styles, and a big forearm Now followed by a kick. And AJ Styles gets sent to the floor, but Styles kept right back up. But no! He had the crowd behind him. And Styles was coming back as Bobby Fish sends him right down with that kick. Bobby Fish stopped him right in his tracks. And look at these strikes here from Styles. Flurry of hits followed by a clothesline, taking Bobby Fish down. Calf crusher, calf crusher. But Bobby Fish gets his foot under the rope, not wanting any of that. He knew if AJ Styles got that locked in, it could have been over. So he got as close to the ropes as he could and broke it up straight away, followed by another kick. Another kick. Of a cover 1. It could be over 2. 3. No, kick out by AJ Styles at 2.5. And a kick to the chest. Undisputed Era in complete control here. But as we know, AJ Styles not completely 100% as he catches the leg in the corner and takes Bobby Fish down. Irish whip. The teamwork come into play with Cena and AJ once again. And Cena now back in the ring. Russian leg sweep. Dropping these elbows. And again. And a third to follow. And he turns Bobby Fish around. Dropping the fist on Fish's head. And Cena could be looking for it. You can't see me. Irish whip. Not an Irish whipper. I shouldn't say that, but 5 knuckle shuffle nonetheless. Excuse my stupid commentary. 5 knuckle shuffle. 2 is over. No. Kyle O'Reilly is there to break it up. And I lost track of commentating as it was so exciting. A calf. No, I should say a fish hook here. Fish hook. Cena might tap. Cena might tap. Well, if Fish has put out so many people with this fish hook. But Cena, look at these vicious stalk by Cena. Anything to get out. As Cena gets the crowd behind him. Bobby Fish throws a strike. Misses. Cena off the ropes. And again. 2 big shoulder blocks. But Bobby Fish clotheslining Cena right to the floor. I'm pretty sure this is a gear roll by Bobby Fish now into a crossface. And the Undisputed Era are back on top. And look at this. The tag team once again. Drop toe hold. And an elbow drop. And look at this. AJ snapmare. Kick to the back. AJ and Cena are on top here. Once again, a big strike from AJ. Multiple strikes. And planted Fish's head into the ground with that spike DDT. And a calf crusher once again. It could be over. But look at that. Bobby Fish once again knowing that it might be over if the calf crusher gets locked in, getting the foot on the ropes as AJ goes in the corner. Too sweet. Kyle O'Reilly, neck breaker on the ropes. Buys Bobby Fish some time to get up. AJ struggling to get up himself. Bobby Fish, Irish whip. Tags in Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, and he hit it! They hit it! The Undisputed Era! It's over! 1, 2, 3. No! No! I thought it was over. I thought it was over. But somehow, some way, what? Styles Clash! Styles Clash! For Bobby Fish! Fighting back! Bobby Fish! Stopping AJ from getting the pin! From getting the pin! And Bobby Fish now goes to grab AJ! But AJ reversed it, but no! Bobby Fish sweeping him! And now these kicks and a big knee! And a big leg sweep by O'Reilly, followed by a cover one. Kick out, no! Yes, he did kick out. He did kick out. AJ Styles kicks out with 2.5. Undisputed Era back on top. Thought it was over after the Styles Clash, but Bobby Fish saving the Undisputed Era one more time. And again, that assisted butterfly DDT, then the assisted wheelbarrow suplex. German suplex, I should say. And now, Bobby Fish goes for a big kick. AJ has got Fish in the ropes. Picks him up. Oh! Swings him round for like a stunner type move. It's AJ Styles telling Bobby Fish to get up. What's he going for here? He dives to the outside! AJ Styles taking out Bobby Fish! And AJ Styles is back on top! Back on top! And he hits it! He hits it! Could he hit the Styles Clash here? No, Irish whip. Pull back. Clothesline. Drags Bobby Fish to the middle of the ring. Setting up for, could be setting up for the Styles Clash. And he is. Bobby Fish. Styles Clash to Bobby Fish by AJ Styles. Cena in the ring. Stops Kyle O'Reilly. 3. And AJ Styles and John Cena pick up the win. Just, may I add, just. As the Undisputed Era were on top for a lot of the match. Now you see the first calf crusher Bobby Fish got out of somehow, and those deadly kicks in the five knuckle shuffle by Cena, and AJ Styles and John Cena pick up a huge victory here tonight. Both men showing respect, shaking hands. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for tuning in here tonight, and I'll see you guys next week for the Go Home Show before Backlash. Goodbye.